Okay, so let's talk about one of the most recognized sounds on the entire planet. But here's the thing, it's so much more than just a sound. It's a single syllable that, according to ancient wisdom, is basically a complete map of reality itself. You've definitely heard it, right? Maybe in a yoga class or in a movie. But what if I told you that that sound is the launching point for this incredibly deep philosophical journey into the very nature of, well, everything? So let's do this. We're going to peel back the layers and use our source material to really explore the profound mystery that's hidden inside this one single powerful sound. Our journey starts at the very beginning. I mean, the dawn of creation. Imagine a time before stars, before planets. There was just a vibration. And according to Vedic tradition, Om isn't just a sound, it is the first sound that ever existed. Now, this is where it gets really fascinating. See, every sound we normally hear, my voice, a guitar, a clap, is called a hata. That means it's a struck sound. It's created by two things hitting, by friction. But Om is considered anahata, the unstruck sound. It's this eternal vibration that just exists all throughout nature without needing anything to physically create it. And this just drives that idea home. Om isn't some human invention. It's seen as the most natural, pure representation of the divine, a vibration that's been humming along since the very beginning of time itself.
Okay, so if Om is the sound of creation, how in the world can it also be the essence of all knowledge? I know, it sounds like a pretty bold claim, but there's a really cool logic to it. I mean, think about it for a second. The ancient Vedic texts are massive. We're talking libraries filled with hymns, rituals, and philosophy. How could all of that wisdom possibly be packed into one tiny little sound? Well, here's how. The source material describes this incredible process of cosmic distillation. It's like this. You take all the wisdom from the three main Vedas, and you condense it down into the sacred Gayatri Mantra. Then, you take the essence of that mantra and distill it even further into three primal sounds. And the final, most potent, most essential drop of it all is A-U-M, or Om. So you see, Om isn't just mentioned in the Vedas. In a very real way, it is the Vedas, just in their most concentrated form. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, it's the ultimate summary of all that sacred knowledge. All right, now we get to the real philosophical core of this whole thing. To truly get what Om represents, we have to look at the Hindu concept of the two faces of reality. And at the heart of this philosophy is a concept called Brahman. Now, this isn't a god up in the sky. It's the term for the one, single, ultimate, unchanging reality that is the source and the substance of absolutely everything. Our source material explains that this ultimate reality, Brahman, can be understood in two different ways. First, you've got Saguna Brahman. That's reality with form and attributes. This is the tangible universe we see, we feel, we touch, including all the gods and goddesses. But then there's Nirguna Brahman. That's the formless, absolute truth behind it all, totally beyond our senses, beyond what's called the veil of Maya or illusion. And this is what makes Om so incredibly profound. It doesn't just represent one side of the coin. It represents the totality of it all, both the manifest worlds we can see and the unmanifest, formless source that it all comes from. To put it simply, it's everything. So, because Om represents both of these aspects of reality, it's used in two totally distinct ways as this powerful tool for connecting with and understanding the divine. This gives Om two different jobs, you could say. You've got Vacha and Pratika. As Vacha, Om is the name for the absolute. It's a concept you can think about, you can contemplate. But as Pratika, it's the physical symbol of the absolute. It's something you can focus on during worship or meditation.
Here's a great way to think about it. Just like a devotee might use a specific sacred stone called a shalagrama to focus their worship on the god Vishnu, the symbol of Om allows a person to focus their mind on the absolute, which is otherwise formless and everywhere at once. It gives you a focal point.
So, as you can probably guess, this whole duality thing naturally opens up two main paths for using Om as a kind of vehicle to connect with that ultimate reality. The first path is to meditate on the symbol of Om as a representation of that Saguna reality, the divine with form.
The second path is a bit more philosophical. It involves contemplating the deeper meaning of Om's different parts to realize the Nirguna reality, that formless truth that exists beyond all appearances. And this perfectly explains why it's called the one-syllable mantra that contains everything. I mean, its depth is so immense that an entire scripture, the Mandukya Upanishad, is dedicated only to unpacking the meaning of this one sound. That's pretty amazing. So when it's all said and done, Om is so much more than a sound you chant. It's a complete philosophical system. It's a symbol for the totality of existence, and it's a powerful tool for understanding our own place within it all. But I want to leave you with this one final, crucial takeaway from our source. It suggests that after the A, the U, and the N sounds have all faded away, the ultimate truth isn't in the vibration itself, but in the deep, profound silence that follows it. The space where all of reality resolves back into one. So the real question is, what do you think that silence truly represents?